Okay. Welcome, guys. My name is Melissa Mitchell. I promise I am actually going to make this a quick a quick one tonight. And I always say that, but I promise I am because I do have a few things to do. So I'm going to be talking about your content pillars. I'm going to run through the what you should be posting on social media, your top 3 content pillars. I did go through this the other day, but I do want to mention again, just to run through some examples for you of what you should be posting. If you are new here, my name is Melissa Mitchell. I own a marketing agency and I specialize in organic marketing. I have also monetized my social media. So if that is a term that's new to you, I also get residual payments from my social media channels, my biggest one being my Facebook profile, not my business page. So, as a byproduct of promoting my own social media channels, my some of my channels have become what's called monetized, which means, hey, Cablin, how are you? Nice to have you on. What that means is I do receive payments from some of my social media channels. And if you are watching this on TikTok, I'm going to answer some of your questions afterwards. But for my other channels there, I'm just going to be talking about the content pillars. So you can join me over there. Now, I am using StreamYard to stream this, so I may not see all of your questions. So if you're watching on LinkedIn or my Facebook profile, my Facebook business page, may not see your questions, but do drop your questions below and I can get back to them afterwards. Okay. Now, hang on, I'll just get back into that. Okay, I'm going to be talking about the 3 content pillars that we work with our clients. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible because it's Friday night and I'm sure you have better places to be. Okay, if you want a more in-depth explanation of this, you can go back through my channel and have a look at my YouTube or any of my previous lives and go back over this and read more in depth of this. And of course, on LinkedIn, I do put out an article each week. If you prefer to read, you can read rather than watching. You can read this. Okay, so your 3 content pillars. So if you're not too sure what that is, so you group your content into 3 different pillars, but within those pillars, it doesn't mean that you are stuck within those pillars of what you can and can't post. What I mean by this is breaking it down into 3. So the first one being generating demand, second, converting your demand, and the third is where we're more talking about our brand. So what I sort of how I kind of group this is the first one where we're talking about generating your demand is your educational and value based. The second is what I like to call this is where you're converting your demands. This is where you're asking something in return. So this is where you're asking for a call to action. So you're asking for a conversion. And the third one is really what I call lifestyle content. So it's a bit of behind the scenes. So let's start with number 1 there. And again, as I said, if you'd like this in a little bit more depth, do go back onto my YouTube channel or Facebook, etc., and you'll see a full video on this, a long form video where you can actually learn a little bit more about this. So the first content pillar should make up most of your content, and this is 60 to 70% of your content should generate demand for your business. And your business could be anything. It could be product-based, service-based, or you could have just monetized your channel. So you could be just wanting to make money from your social media. Either way, 70% or 60 to 70% should be generating demand. So that is, bringing in new leads, new customers, generating interest for your brand. Now, what's really important about this as well is you are not asking for anything. You are not asking for a sale. You are not asking them to click anything. You can say, what I just said. If you want to learn a little bit more, head and watch my full video, or you can check out some free resources. You can, thank you for the love there. You can say these sorts of things, but you're not asking for a transaction. You're just generating demand, generating that interest done through educational and value. So right here, what I'm doing is this top of funnel content. So where I'm talking about my point of view. So I'm giving you a point of view in my niche. I'm talking about what I know in my niche. So have a think about what your niche is and give your point of view. It could even be, let's say, for example, you're in the fitness industry. Thank you for the love there. You're talking about your point of view, in the fitness industry, for example, and you're talking about, lose weight. I don't know anything about the fitness industry, but let's say I'm making this up now, but the standard in the fitness industry is that you can lose weight quickly and there's a one size fits all. But I'm here to tell you that the way to do that is X, Y, and Z. So that is a point of view. You want to share this. You want it to be emotional. You want it to elicit an emotional response. You want that person to feel truly connected to this top of funnel content. And this content should be shareable. So you want it to be, thank you so much there. You want it to be shareable, relatable. You want people to be able to come back and to gain value from it and to share it. This is how you expand. They share it. Thank you so much for sharing that. You want them to share it and to, this is how you become an authority in your niche, in what you're doing. So as I said, this needs to be 67% of your content. The second pillar there is around 15 to 20% of your content. And this should convert your demand. So now we're asking for a conversion. We're asking for a sale. And this content should be analytical. This is results. So this is where you're sharing what your product can do. So what I call, results or testimonial based content. You're asking for something. So this is where you talk about your unique value proposition. What is different about you that people cannot get anywhere else? What is different about your business than anyone else's? So for me, there are so many marketers out there. I need to talk about what is different about what I do to other marketers. So for me, I talk about organic marketing. I talk about the fact in my business that, when I'm attracting clients for my agency, that we don't just post on people's behalf. A lot of agencies do. Thank you so much there. We will not just give you a contract. Here are your deliverables. We're going to post 4 or 5 times a week. That's your deliverables. We don't just do that. We go above and beyond that. So just give me a moment there. There we go. We go above and beyond that. That makes us different. So what sets you apart than any other business? In this content, when you're selling and you are making a conversion, you want to talk about what makes you different to other people. Sorry, I'm just blocking someone there. Okay, so this is 15 to 20%. Should be that middle funnel where you're asking for conversion. So the reason why this middle funnel asking conversion is not the majority of your content is you have to understand that people do not go to social media to buy. They do not pick up their phone and say, okay, I'll just be a minute. I'm just going to buy a new pair of shoes, or I'm just going to sign up to a fitness challenge, or I'm just going to go and do some shopping for, X, Y, and Z. Nobody does that, but people will convert if you get that top of funnel correct. Okay, so this is why we have so much 60 to 70% at the top, and why we have hi there, hey there, Lisa, how are you? And why we have such a smaller portion in that middle. Now, number 3, again, we're back to emotion. So the top of funnel is emotional. The second is more analytical. We're looking at data and we're looking at our results. The third, we're back to emotional again. People love emotions. If you can make people feel good, make people feel inspired, you've got that sale. So number 3, we're back to, again, 15 to 20% of our content. This is what I call lifestyle content. It's about your brand. This is about nurturing the relationships you've got with those customers that are paying you already and retaining them. And this is where you can, these are already your paying customers. And so you're retaining them. 2, you're bolstering what they're already spending with you. So 1, you're nurturing that long-term customer retention, but you're also bolstering them. So that's what this third funnel content is doing. So this is where you want to show a bit behind the scenes, celebrate milestones in your business, show your staff, your co-workers. If it is only you, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But showcase who you are. Put a name behind the brand. If you're not ready to do that, there are different ways to do that. There's AI now that can generate AI content for you. That is you talking. It's still your voice. It's still you. Thank you for sending that, Lisa. I love you. You are so kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Lisa. So this third funnel is really important for that. So if we recap again, your top funnel is for attracting new business. It's for generating demand in your business. And this is why this funnel needs to be so big, 60, 70%, and it's emotional. The second funnel is where, thank you. What was that? Oh my gosh, that was huge. Thank you, Lisa. I've never seen that before. That is awesome. The second funnel is where you're converting that demand. You're now asking for a sale, and it's 15 to 20% of your content, and it's more analytical. It's based on results and your unique value proposition. And this is where you're asking for a sale. The third is back to emotion, and it's where you're retaining your customers. You're showing your brand. You're connecting with your audience. And this third funnel, it's okay to show the vulnerability. I can't talk tonight. It's okay to show the down days. It's okay to show, that little bit of, hey, it's been, really hard this week. People love that. Because as I said before, that little phone in everyone's pocket, that is how they connect to the world. So when they pick up that phone and they see, hey, she's had a really crap week here, Thank you for the share there, Lisa. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. You really are. That's how they connect with the world. They're going to connect with you or your brand. As I said, if you're not so comfortable to get in front of the camera yet, there are other ways to do it. There's a lot of AI software out there. So that is my 3 content pillars. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up for LinkedIn and Facebook, but I'm going to come back to you TikTok. So don't go away on TikTok. I'm going to come back and answer your questions. Facebook and LinkedIn, I hope this has brought you value. Stay around for Sunday night. If you're watching this live, it's now Friday. If you're watching the replay, every single Sunday night on LinkedIn, I do put out a newsletter. This video, of course, will be uploaded to YouTube, so the replay will be on there. But this will also be turned into a newsletter. So if you would like to catch, the replay of this, it will be turned into a newsletter as well. And of course, you can subscribe to that. For my other channels, you can find a link in the bio, and you can subscribe to my weekly newsletter or of course, if you're on LinkedIn, you can do that as well. You just won't find the link on LinkedIn for that. I do have a weekly newsletter that you can subscribe to for tips. If you're at the point in your business that you would like monthly done for you marketing, of course, you can have a chat to us about that as well. So I'm going to wrap it up on LinkedIn and Facebook now. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you all. And I'm going to hit that goodbye button. Until next time, guys. TikTok, if you hang around, I'm going to remain live on there. So I'm just going to end this, and thank you so much. Chat to you guys later. Bye. Okay, I'm just